Hello everyone, welcome back to my Hike to 100 series. Today I'm hiking the Pioneer Trails in Resort Township in Petoskey, Michigan. Here's a little information about the trail, a little more information about hunting on the trail. You can actually hunt here. Alright, so we're on our way. Now, it's the first time I ever hiked this trail. Previously, on my other videos, I've hiked the trails in the past, but this is the first time on this one. Cool thing about this trail, Pioneer Trail, is actually split up into 4 different trails. So if you don't want to hike the whole trail, which is around 2 miles, it breaks it up into smaller little trails, so you don't have to hike the full 2 miles. But everything is well marked for each trail. They have different color codings and different markers up around the area, so it's really easy to follow. Now, probably one of the downsides about this trail, I think, is if you're not an experienced hiker or you don't get out and hike that much, there's a lot of elevation gain through this trail. And it might, wear you out a little bit more. Because essentially you hike down into this valley and then you got to hike back up out of the valley. Right now I'm hiking up out of the valley. And it, like I said, it wasn't terrible, but, by the time I got to the top of this valley right here, I was kind of out of breath. But not terrible at all, because it's a slight incline. It's not going straight up or anything like that. So yeah, like I said, if you have some walking or hiking experience, it's probably not going to be that bad for you. But it's still uphill battle. And it was nice and peaceful out here. Nothing really exciting to show or any great features or anything. You're just in the woods, nice and quiet. I did run into a couple who hike there all the time, pretty much daily, they said, because they live close to it and it's a nice little hike. But another cool part is the trail is kept up really good, and there was no trash. No trash at all. I didn't even see any trash. So on my last few hikes, I didn't run into any trash. So it was kind of cool. Alright, and as you see these red markers, that's for the whole trail. And each little trail has its own little color, but red is for the whole trail. And I keep continuing up this grade. As you see, I'm trying to look down into the valley. A lot of wildlife. I ran into a lot of squirrels and chipmunks out here. This sucks. Every time I try to record something, they always run away. So, another cool part, this is close to Walloon Lake. At one point, you can actually kind of see the lake through the trees. I don't know. Probably didn't give it any justice or anything like that. But yeah, at one point I thought it was actually going to walk towards the lake, but it kind of veers off. But at some points you can actually kind of see the lake through the trees. And today it was right around 60-ish degrees, 61 maybe. Felt pretty good. A light little breeze blowing, as you can see some of the leaves blowing across the ground. But all in all, great little trail. Some more of those red markers. They said this very, very marked very, very well. The only time you might get a little confused is when you come to each trail marker and it gives you a little information about each trail, which way to go. But each little trail marker, little trail map has a little map on it. It shows you, which each little trail goes, or if you hike the big trail, Pioneer Trail, around the whole thing. I feel like I'm stumbling a lot today. Just can't come up with words, I guess. Well, you see, it's a nice little dirt trail. There were a few trees that fell over the trails, but somebody already cut those out of the way. So, well, yeah, it's kept up good. Alright, so we continue down the trail. Like I said, there's more of the red markers right there. From these pictures, it looks like it's really super windy out, but it really wasn't that bad. Some more of the trail markers. And I guess if you read the trail markers, the information about the trail, I guess this area was settled in, I think, the 1880s by an English family, and that's what these trails are dedicated to. So, little history. I guess they said there's a hotel and stuff. I don't know if it was actually on this property or if they just owned a hotel in nearby areas, but yeah, I guess it said they opened up the first hotel in this area. But if you want to read more, you can always freeze my video and read the information about it. Another thing I liked about it, there weren't a lot of routes going across the trails. You'll find out when you hike some trails that it's real rooty, the path that you're on. And I almost trip all the time. Like, here's some roots right here, but that's only some roots. A lot of trails, there's roots everywhere, so. All right, here we are coming up on the end of our hike. And as you'll see here in a second, I tracked in my All Trails app. Oh, and I thought this was pretty cool. It had a little book area with a little bench so you can get a book and read on the trail if you want. But here's my hike through All Trails. This is the map. Tells you how much I hiked, so a little over 2 miles. And here's my total so far for the year. Like I said, I'm on my hike to 100. So I'm at 7 miles, so I still have 93 to go. Thank you. Have a good day.